Hey guys, it's Ben. So myself and Kit Clement have overhauled the face-turning octahedron world rankings page, and we've now moved it over to a new sheet and also have a new automation system for all the results. So here's what that looks like. So you can now find the link to the new rankings in the description below. It's just bit.ly/FTO rankings. And this is the first thing that you'll see. It just has the link to submit your results and also a link to the FTO Discord, the FTO Fan Club Discord server if you're interested in joining that. Information about what is on the actual rankings and the color codes and how those work for specific solves. And then this sheet right here is the actual rankings themselves. So this is the main rankings page now, and it's the 4 separate categories for single, average of 5, average of 12, and average of 100. The color code for bronze, silver, gold solvers, as well as for custom hardware ranks, works exactly the same as before, so nothing really new there. So this is where you'll now see the new rankings. And then there's also another tab for the competition rankings. So this comes from Speed Solving Weekly and Cubers.io, just a collection of all the results from both those competitions displayed at once, because I thought that would be nice to have. And then finally, this sheet with the World Rank 1 record history, so just showing the dates when the single and average of 5 world bests were achieved. So I'm making this video to show how to submit FTO PBs to the actual rankings, because I thought it'd be nice to have a single resource that people can go to in case they're new or want to join the rankings, or if they have any questions about how it works. To get started, first hover over Submit Your Results here, and then a link pop-up will show below, and you can click this, and it will take you to the results submission form. So this is extremely similar to the one that we had previously. You submit your results through a Google form, and then they'll get approved on the back end and then show up on the rankings. So there's not really too much to say about this first page. I do recommend reading this paragraph here if you're a new solver and submitting for the first time. But a couple things I do want to clarify for everyone is that you need to make sure that you're using random move scrambles that are at least 30 moves long. Anything shorter than that is not counted. Keep in mind that the regular CS timer scrambles are only 25 moves long. So if you don't feel like manually changing that every time, you can get the CS Timer Plus extension, which will automatically give you 30 move scrambles by default, and also scramble images, which is quite nice. I will also have a link to that in the description of the video. Another thing I wanted to clarify is that if you're not on the rankings yet, any results that you may have in the speed solving or Cubers.io competitions are not going to be automatically added to the rankings anymore. So if you want those results to appear, then you do need to do a formal submission and have video evidence with that. Video evidence doesn't have to be specifically for the solves that you got, but it just needs to prove that you can solve within a reasonably close time to your results. The other thing that's different is that if you submit a PB and then break it later, then you need to submit a whole new response to the form now. But we've changed the settings, so now you can do that really easily. So on this first page, you'll just need to enter your name, and then there's this checkbox down here. If you already appear on the rankings, then you need to enter your name exactly as it already appears. So do make sure to spell that correctly. If you do need your name changed on the actual rankings for any reason, then you can get in touch with me or rankings moderators, and then we'll take care of that for you. So I'll just go ahead and fill this out here. And then this checkbox to ensure that you are not cheating any of your results, of course. So then we'll go ahead and move on to the next page. So this is where you're actually going to submit your times. And the difference between the previous form is that your individual PBs for the category single, average of 5, average of 12, and so on, are now separate questions. So say you only have an average of 5 to submit, then you only have to fill out the average of 5 question with your PB time, and you can leave the other 3 blank. So I'll just go ahead and just submit an average of 5 here. That is not my actual average of 5. I'm not that fast. It is important to get the format of the time that you enter correct. So it needs to be, as you can see here, minutes, seconds, period, centiseconds. If your time is under a minute, then you can just enter it like this. You have the 2 second decimal places and then the 2 second decimal places. So once you filled out any or all of your PB times here, you then have the image upload, and again, this is required. You'll need to submit a screenshot of your results from the timer that you're using. For a single or an average of 5, you do need to make sure that your screenshot includes the scrambles that were used for those PBs. For average of 12 and average of 100, though, you can just get a screenshot from the statistics. So now I'm going to go ahead and grab that, go over to CS Timer here. And the easiest way to get that is to go to your best column and find your actual time and click that. And then it'll give you current round statistics like this. And then you can grab a screenshot of this however you want. It is okay if you want to consolidate all the screenshots into a single image upload. So at most, you'll need to upload 3 separate images, and there's a 5-image limit, so that should not be a problem. So now back to the form here, you can go ahead and add your images. Once you have your screenshots here, click Upload, and then it'll go ahead and put that in there, just like that. And the next question asks if you used a FTO or any other custom hardware to get your PBs. And the purpose of this is to highlight the blue cells for the ranks. So if you used a FTO or anything else custom, you can put yes. Or if you use a LAN lane or other mass-produced FTO, you can put no. Hopefully a new company will make a brand new mass-produced FTO that's better quality than anything yet we have right now so that we can make do and get rid of this question. But for now, we'll keep it here. So I'll go ahead and put yes for that. And then the video link, if you're a first-time submitter to the rankings, you can add a link to the video of you solving. My recommendation is to upload it to YouTube as an unlisted video and then put the link here. Just make sure that the video doesn't have restricted access, that it's not a private video, because we need to be able to view it. And finally, here's the reconstruction box if you'd like to add in the reconstruction for a single solve PB, and we can add that to the recon repository. That's optional though. So once you have all that in, you can click Submit, and then that will go ahead and go through. The result will now appear on a spreadsheet that it's not visible to the public, but that I and the other moderators can see. And then we'll go ahead and verify the result through that sheet, and then it will automatically show up on the rankings once it's verified. So results shouldn't take too long to get updated with the several people now that we'll have on the back end verifying results. So that about covers it. If you have any other questions, let me know in the comments below, and I'll be happy to help. So if you're new to FTO or just want to submit some solves, I hope to see you on the rankings.